Well, thanks very much. I'm Joel Holtrop. I'm the Deputy Chief of the Forest Service. My responsibility is I'm responsible for the National Forest System, 193 million acres in 42 states and Puerto Rico. And it's a pretty daunting and humbling task to have that, but I'm satisfied that we do have people guarding the forest tonight all over the country. You know, one of the things that makes me feel good about having a responsibility like this is we have good people working for us in the Forest Service. And many of you have got to know over the past many years of the Forest Service, Leon Levine, who's hiding behind the curtain. No, hey, no attention to the man behind the curtain. But Leon is from our regional office in Milwaukee and has been a great participant at this event. And it's a signal as to how important this is that he's here every year and playing the part that he does for the Forest Service, helping this Clean Snowmobile Challenge be all that it can be. We do have a couple of other folks here from the Forest Service as well. From our regional office is Kimberly Anderson. Kimberly?
Over here.
And from the Ottawa National Forest, we have Randy Charles there as well. There's another 25 to 30,000 folks still out there at the Forest Service helping, keeping an eye on the forest for us. So you know, another reason why having a position like this is actually not just humbling but fun and an honor to get to do is because of the partners that we have to help manage the National Forest System. And you know, one of our best, greatest partners are the people who are snowmobilers. They are some of the most effective partners that we have. They provide some of the most financial help to us to manage the National Forest System, and they're some of the most fun folks to be around. And so they're not just our partners, they're our friends. So thanks to all the snowmobile associations, the manufacturers, everybody who's involved in the snowmobiling industry and in recreation. You mean a great deal to us, and we really appreciate it. We couldn't do our jobs without you, so thanks very much for being a part of this and being a part of our family as well and getting our job done. You know, we have, we really appreciate being able to participate in this. This is my first time here, although the Forest Service has been involved in this since I think 2003 or 2004. But this is my first opportunity to be here, although I've heard about it many times, and it's a pleasure to be here. It's great to see the enthusiasm. It's great to see all of you involved in this. You're making a difference in providing cleaner, quieter snowmobiles, which helps us to provide sustainable recreation opportunities. And that's what we're all about as an agency, and I think that's what our responsibility is to the American public, to provide a recreational opportunity that means a great deal to many communities economically, it means a great deal to many families socially, and it means a great deal to our environment, to make sure that people are getting out and enjoying their outdoor world and remembering how important that is to their way of life and to the American way of life. And I appreciate the work that you're doing in helping us redeem our responsibility of managing recreation opportunities for the American people while at the same time taking care of our environment. You know, here in the eastern United States, the eastern region of the Forest Service, which I'm an alumni of the eastern region. I actually lived and was a district ranger here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan for 4 years in the early 1980s. I worked in northern Wisconsin. I've actually worked in lots of different places, and but one of the places that is nearest and dearest to me is the Lake States. I grew up in Michigan. Michigan feels like home. When I come here, I feel like home, and it's not just the terrain, it's not just the forest, it's not just the lakes and the rivers, it's the people. And it's wonderful to be here. And you know, in the eastern region of the Forest Service, it's 20 states. In the northeastern part of the United States, that's 43% of the U.S. population lives in those 20 states. About 80% of registered snowmobiles in the country are in those 20 states. About 40% of the world's registered snowmobiles are in those 20 states. And about 3/4 of the country's groomed snowmobile trails are in those 20 states. So when you're making a difference here, you're making a big difference. And it means a lot to us. You know, my responsibility as a steward of the National Forest System is to support all of you in stewarding your natural resources as well. I feel like I have a responsibility to leave a legacy to this generation of Americans that they have the opportunity to enjoy their national forest and to see their national forest flourish and be sustained. But even more so, I feel like I have a responsibility to leave that legacy for generations yet to come. And because of the work that you've all done here over the past many months, but especially here in this last week as well, you are helping me redeem that responsibility. You are helping me to create a legacy that's important to me, and I'm very grateful to each and every one of you in this room. But I think it's even more important to each of you that you're not just helping me to redeem my responsibility, you're establishing for yourself your legacy of caring for your natural world, making sure that generations to come will have the opportunity to have a sustainable recreational opportunity of snowmobiling in a way that's taking care of that natural world for generations to come. And we're very grateful to the help that you have provided us here. And it's been an honor and a pleasure for me to be here for these past couple of days. Thanks to all the volunteers, thanks to the students, thanks to everybody, the judges, everybody who has put this event on. It means a great deal to us, and I really appreciate it. And Leon has something he wants to share with all of you, because there's some folks who don't always get all the credit that they should. So, Leon.
There's a group of people here who show up every year with the teams, and they don't get any credit. And we'd like to show our appreciation for coming with the teams. And if your advisor's not here, please, the team captains, come up. Can we have all the faculty advisors to the teams come up, please? I'll leave that. This year on the hat, on the back above the adjustment arch, it says Eastern Region, and it's -CSC for Clean Snowmobile Challenge. We want to thank you as faculty advisors for coming every year and helping. Thank you. We do appreciate it.